What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy Accelerate back again with a new video. Now, I hope you guys liked my video from yesterday, my PlayStation 4 collection. If you guys do, drop a like on that video and this video as well if you guys like the video at the end. So yes, today is going to be my 3DS and Wii U collection. I actually decided to put them all together because some 3DS games were gone, just like what I did for the PlayStation 4 collection. So some games I just don't feel it's really worth keeping, or I just don't play them at all. And 3DS and Wii U, I don't really see a lot of people playing nowadays, but still, I just had to keep some really good games, like the games that I actually still play, or like some really quality games, and I feel it's going to be really rare, really valuable. So for instance, I sold the Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on 3DS because I got the definitive edition on the Switch, so what's the point for me keeping the one on 3DS? Unless you're some type of 3DS game collector. I mean, that's fair enough for you, but for me, it's a little bit different. If you guys still like to keep 3DS games, that's awesome because, having a collection is always really impressive to show and it always looks amazing. And also, Fire Emblem Warriors, I have just absolutely no idea why I got that copy. Then I just I'm just going to get rid of it because I got the one on the Switch and it plays exactly the same. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a link down the description below. I mean, there's actually two links because last time I did 3DS and Wii U, I did like two separate videos. This time I combined them into one video. So yep, there's going to be two links at the description down below so you guys can take a little comparison. Well, honestly, for me personally, there's really nothing to compare because nothing really has changed much, but still, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So without any further ado, let's begin. All right, guys, so welcome to my 3DS and Wii U collection. So I'll show my 3DS games first, and then I'm going to show my Wii U. So once again, this is not in any particular order, just like what I did for the PlayStation 4 video. So I'm just grabbing the game, whatever it pops out. So first up, it's Animal Crossing New Leaf. You know, everyone loves Animal Crossing, so yep, can't go wrong with that. Next up, we have a Kirby game, the Kirby Triple Deluxe. I think they're releasing a new version on the Switch. I forgot the name, but I remember there's a new one. But this one's still pretty cool. And next up, I have Kirby Battle Royale, which is a very, very cool game. Plays only in 2D, but it's a Kirby game, so I enjoyed it. And next up, we have Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Basically works the same as Yoshi's Woolly World, so yep, it's a different style, but it's a Kirby game, so I'm really hyped about this one. That's why I decided to keep it, by the way. Next up, I think we have some Fire Emblem games. First up, we have Fire Emblem Echoes, which is one of the main lines. And we have Fire Emblem Awakening, which, three of the characters made it in Smash, Chrom, Lucina, and Robin. So this is a really awesome game. And next up, I have two Fire Emblem Fates, which is Birthright on Conquest. So Conquest is like facing that way, and Birthright is facing that way. So if you put them together, it pops out as a whole. So yep, I got these two games. And next up, I have Metroid Samus Returns, because I haven't got Metroid Dread, but personally I think I'll keep this one because I like Metroid, so why not? So that being said, the next up is going to be Hey Pikmin. It's not like Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, but this is a little bit different game. And we have Captain Olimar over here, so that's why I decided to keep this one. And next up I have Detective Pikachu. Can't go around with the Pokemon game, absolutely. So next up I have some PlayStation hit games because I did believe I made a video a long time ago of these three. So I'm going to start one by one with Star Fox 64 3D because I like Star Fox games and I hope they have one on the Switch. But technically we have Starlink, but that's not really a Star Fox game. And next up we have Super Mario Maker 3D, which is a really, really good game. And next up is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. You can't go wrong with the Zelda games all the time, so that's why I decided to keep this one because I'm a huge fan of most of the Zelda games, which is exactly why I have these two as well. A Link Between Worlds and Ocarina of Time. This one's absolutely gorgeous. I hope this actually have a HD remake on the Switch. I mean, this one as well. I hope like a lot of Zelda games could do that, especially Ocarina of Time. Next up is Yoshi's Woolly World, keeping a different Yoshi game, so that's why I decided to keep that. And also WarioWare Gold. I'm thinking about getting the Switch WarioWare soon, but I'm still going to keep this one because it's a WarioWare game. And next up, it's Luigi's Mansion and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is 1 and 2. 3, it's on the Switch. That's why I decided to keep these two to make the Luigi Mansion as a whole series. And yep, these two are really fun games. And also, I have Super Mario 3D Land, which I did mention in my previous unboxing video, which is the Bowser Fury one. Yep, this is a game that I played quite a while, which is a lot of fun. And then we have Mario, Luigi, Bowser's Side Story, Bowser Jr. Journey. Just got it for the collection, nothing really special. Next up, I have Mario Party, the top 100. If you like Mario Party game, I feel like this game is for you. You can play the game anytime, anywhere. Despite it's on the 3DS, but still, you can play those mini games, which is really cool. And next up, I have Mario Party Star Rush, another Mario Party game, which I feel some Mario Party games are pretty worth keeping because it's such a really iconic series that a lot of people are having fun with. And moving on next, I have Kid Icarus Uprising. I wish Kid Icarus can import to the Switch someday, but on the 3DS, it's still pretty cool because the graphic is, it's pretty cool, but I feel like if they make an HD version, that'll be amazing. And then I have Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, which if I don't play with the GameCube controller, I'm not sure how well I'm going to play this. So, yep, still it's a Smash Bros, so I decided to keep it. And by the way, looking at that kind of brings some memories back because I like when the characters are lining up all together. Okay, so done with the US version. Next up, let's start with some Japanese version. I got Monster Hunter Stories, which I did showcase that before. And also I have Monster Hunter 3G, Best Price, and I have Monster Hunter 4G and 4 at the same time because I am a huge fan of Monster Hunter. So if you guys are wondering why I got the Japanese version, is because previously I owned a Japanese version 3DS, and 3DS works a little bit different than the Switch. It's not like if you get the game from like anywhere, you can play on any type of console. That's why I got Cross and Double Cross as well, but in the US it's called Ultimate and Generation Ultimate, I believe so. I mean, I might be wrong, so yep. Normally, the Japanese version of Monster Hunter comes out first. That's why at that time, I decided to own a Japanese version because I want to play the game like as soon as I could. I'm just too excited about. And also, I have some Pokemon games that are from Japan as well. We got Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those are Japanese version. And I also have X and Y as Japanese version, which is absolutely amazing because, a lot of people like X and Y. I like them too. And I also have Sun and Moon as Japanese version because I just want to get to them as soon as I could. And also because that time I don't have a US version 3DS, so I just brought Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on the Japanese version as well. So, yep, that's pretty much it for all my 3DS games. So let's move on to the Wii U games. So there's really not been a lot of Wii U games because I'm just not really playing Wii U anymore. So I'm just going to go through real quick. So Star Fox Zero, I kept it because it's a Star Fox game. And next up is 2 Zelda games. It's The Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Again, I feel like most of the Zelda series should import on the Switch because if you can play that on an HD version, that'll be absolutely amazing. And that's what people kind of want. Like, just very simple. Like, for example, Skyward Sword and Link's Awakening, it's on. Well, the thing is, I feel like they can import even more games. So I kept these two because it's a Zelda game, so that's why. And next up is Xenoblade Chronicles X, because this one, I want to have a full lineup of the Xenoblade Chronicles. That's why I decided to keep this one as well. And next up, you can't go wrong with this game. It's Splatoon 1. Your boy's been doing a lot of Splatoon 3 gameplay videos and shorts. So that's why this game reminds me to trace back to the beginning because, it's Splatoon. So I'm actually really happy about it. And I'm actually glad that I can still have this copy with me because it's Splatoon. And last but not least, we have Smash for Wii U, which is a game I used to play pretty often before Ultimate came out. So, yep, that's pretty much it for all the Wii U and 3DS game. Let me guys know if these two games are still, worth keeping or collecting nowadays. But, I like my collection, so how about let's transfer them in a different position and see how they look when I put them all together. Alright, there you go. So this is how my 3DS and Wii U collection look as a whole when you put them all together. So I know some of my old subscribers, if you guys saw my collection video 3 years ago, you would realize there's missing some games as well because for the same reasons, I just feel some games, I just don't really play them anymore, and other than that, probably not worth keeping, so I just decide to trade in for some goodies, and this is the game I have. I kept some really amazing games and some rare games, so like all the Pokemon series, the Mario. I know I'm missing some Mario 3DS games, but I have Luigi's Mansion, which is really cool, and some Zelda games, Fire Emblem games, Kirby games, Animal Crossing, mostly some Nintendo Choices games that I think the game is really rare, and actually more importantly, it's a really fun game even nowadays. And also I kept most of the Monster Hunter games because your boy's a big fan of Monster Hunter. So, yep, that's it for the collection. And just to help you guys out, I'm going to leave a link down in the description of the game collection I did a couple of years ago. So you guys, again, can do some comparisons to see what games I got, and I mean, there's really nothing been changed. I haven't really got any 3DS games lately, so you can see what games I'm missing. But so far, this looks good, and I'm actually really happy with the collection. I'm not sure about like the Wii U games, if I should keep it or not, but probably I'll keep them. So yep, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and leave in the comment section down below. And let me know if 3DS games are still like, worth keeping, if you guys are still playing any of 3DS and Wii U games, because I just don't see anyone playing them, like at least around my community. But yeah, if you guys can let me know, that'll be great. And let me know what's your favorite 3DS game and Wii U game. That'll be more awesome. So stay tuned for the next video, because tomorrow I will be posting my Amiibo collection, which I believe a lot of you guys are really, really excited about. So yep, that being said, I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Stay tuned.